please. Pull me out.
Not very happy there of how long we're being held in the pits to come out. But welcome back to my second round of league racing in the RLH Season 6 C3 F1 2019 category. You see we're coming out right behind our teammate for quali around Monza in Italy. We tried a bit better in quali than we did last week. Of course, we came, I think 13th it was last week. And we're just going to show my best lap from the session. We set a bank lap for 1 minute 20.5, which initially put us in a P5, but as everyone else has been improving, we dropped down to P9. Made a few mistakes throughout the session, so hopefully looking to try and build on that. Coming through this first chicane now, and we run down through the Curva Grande, the long sweeping corner that leads to the Della Roggia chicane, or the second chicane as it's almost more commonly known. Try and get on late on the brakes, try and get a nice smooth run through that chicane. Try not to take too much curb if we can, and then into the first Lesmo, hugging it tight and running out wide. So we lose quite a bit of time there to our banker lap, and then through the second Lesmo onto the straight towards Ascari. DRS wide open, and we hurtle towards Ascari over 300 kilometers an hour, utilising all our ERS and fuel as we can. Flick it in, try and carry the speed through and onto the exit as we run towards the parabolic. Yellow flags up ahead, but I think that issue, as it goes green, it's cleared. And we're going to absolutely send it in through the parabolic, try and gain even more time. We've got a very good run through there, good line. As we work through the gears, the run towards the line. What's it going to be? Improved by 2/10, but it's only P10 for us. So, I mean, we managed to get P2 last week on a worse quality position, but a lot of incidents happened in that race and we didn't overtake anyone in the last race. We just avoided incidents and worked our way up through the field. You see 11th, our teammates in pole, Stormy again. You see we move right onto the race as we form up from the formation lap to get racing in Monza. We need to be aware of the concertina effect down into turn 1, obviously.
Oh, here we go, come on.
Nervous already. So as Bruma pulls into his pit, we are going to get the lights very, very soon. Everyone,
let's go racing.
Sign up, let's go racing. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here. And it's lights out and away we go in Monza. We see we've got about a similar start to a man like Donkey in front. We've got the Racing Point and the Alpha coming past us already. We brake very, very early, just trying to be really careful. Into turn 1, it's a safety car already. K433 has retired. I'm trying to find a gap through here. Trying not to lose too many positions.
Lost 2 places down there.
There's 2 places you can see there. And we so unlucky trying to go around the outside. The safety car came out too early for us to make a gain and switch it to the inside. But we're going to get going here on lap 3. We're behind the Racing Point, up into 10th as people make their pit stops, and we're going racing now. We've gone too wide, too deep into the corner, and we're going to be a little bit too far back from the Racing Point, but I think the Haas behind is too far back from us. As we work our way down the main pit straight, so the Haas is trying to warm up his tyres there. We go down in towards turn 1. See if we can pick up any pieces from battles in front. Haas trying to have a look around our outside into there, but we'll get away fine as we now work our way down the Curva Grande towards Della Roggia. And too far back to make any moves, but again, we can have a look to see if we can pick up the pieces from anyone's misfortunes. Take a nice wide line through there just to be able to pounce if something happens. We move on to lap 5 now, a lap later into turn 1, and we see we're right behind the Racing Point. He's gone too deep into there, and we've now got a better run as he gets on all over the curb. He'll be in the slipstream and look to the outside this time. Again, a little bit twitchy on the inside. We run onto the grass here, and we've lost the rear, smashing into the wall. Front wing has gone. Luckily not to retire, but we have dropped down into P18 after that. Very unfortunate stuff, and last week we avoided all the troubles, and this week we are the trouble. And we just cut across the corner just to try and get back as quickly as possible without a front wing. You see, after our pit stop, went onto the medium tyres, and that was the perfect time for the safety car to come out. We should be able to catch back up to the pack now. You see the safety car, and there are a few people in the pits as well. Try and get out ahead of the safety car and the guys in the pits. And see, we just about have there. So that is really important for us. So we should be able to catch to the back of the pack now. And that was the perfect timing because we were miles at the back. You see, we move already on to lap 12 now. The end of the safety car period behind Riker in the Williams. And again, too deep into the Parabolica. And we're not going to be close enough to Riker to attack. But a man like Donkey behind. Very much the same story. As we run towards turn 1. Can we do anything up into 8th gear? Already thinking about ERS management. It's such a hard race on the ERS and fuel. I did mess up too much fuel in the car at the start of the race. So I've been running in rich mix for most of it. But leaving it in medium because at the end of the race, you need to have that as much ERS as possible. And we've got one of the Haas drivers has retired, so not a great day for the Haas team. Right behind Riker now as we come out of that first chicane. See if we can pick up any pieces from the guys in front. Through the Della Roggia and towards... Sorry, through the Curva Grande towards the Della Roggia. Wrong way around there. And we've got a racing point. It's gone off into the right. And he's gone off the track. He's going to cut across the chicane. Can we pick up the pieces from his mistakes? And we just have. I believe that was the racing point that sort of spooked us earlier and pushed us off. As we work our way through the first Lesmo and the second. So no DRS just yet. We're going to be right on the back of Riker as we run towards Ascari on lap 14. Already through halfway into this race. And we're down in P13. We've got a great run into Ascari, caught right up. We've got yellow flag up ahead. And it's one of the McLarens. It's Lurcher. That is a free position for us. Still yet to make a proper overtake in league racing. But we're going to be right on the back of Riker here. Going to try and get... We've got a much better run that time around. Hopefully, he's not going to get too much slipstream from the guys in front. Let's see if we can do anything. Put it into overtake. As DRS is now unable to. We'll get it in the next DRS zone. We're closing ever so slightly, but not enough. So you have to jump on the brakes. We close right up in the braking zone as we all come together. And we're not going to... He's going to pull away on the exit. Breaking that toe. We're going to take the shortest run through the corner. See, can anything come from the Della Roggia? See, there's a lot of cars bunching up in front. But we're going to be a little bit too far back this time around. So now work our way towards the first of the two Lesmos. Throw it in through here. And we should be able to DRS into the next section. So hopefully we can try and make something work. As DRS opens wide. Turn up the ERS deployment. As we try and latch onto the back of that Williams. So we've got a massive group of cars in front. Sat behind, I believe, a Ferrari. We go through Ascari, trying to carry as much speed as possible into the run, into the Parabolica. Right on the back of Riker. You see there's quite a few battles going up ahead as well, so have to be wary of that as well, as man like Donkey's still behind us in the Mercedes. Got a good run out of the final corner. Riker, I think, a little bit compromised by his exit. Pulling off to the right there. We're going to get DRS as well this time. Put it up into hot lap. We really want to try and get through the field now if we can. Put them into none as we're already hitting the rev limiter. Onto the brakes. We're going to look to the outside here. As there's contact up in front. The Renault cuts across the track. Riker just squeezed us a little bit there. But no contact between us. And man like Donkey could be on the back of me now. No, the racing point is going to be on him too. But we move on to the lap 17. Going through Ascari. We've caught right up to Riker through the Ascari chicane there. I think he was a bit compromised from trying to overtake the guys in front. Gexy now behind us in the Ferrari. Going to the outside of Riker towards the Parabolica. Can we make anything happen? Could we try and hang it around the outside? We are a little bit. We're going to sort of go side by side through the Parabolica as we now run down the main straight. I think we're the ones who are going to have DRS. We are in the slipstream. An open DRS as we now run. This should be a formality. Hopefully with DRS. He's still on our side as we try and save a bit of ERS. We've gone very deep into the corner, I think, to just try and make the move work, and we have done it. But he's right behind us as we exit the corner, but not to worry. Next up the road is Brent, as we have... See, is he trying to overtake Nika in the Mercedes. We've gone way too deep into the corner, jumping over the curbs. I think he squeezed Riker a little bit there. Bit aggressive, but I think we'll get away with it. Yes. Desperately trying to catch up to Brent, and we've managed to do that at the end of lap 19, coming on to lap 20. Open the DRS. We're going to be right behind him as we run towards turn 1. We're gaining and gaining and gaining. Which way are we going to look? We're going to look to the outside as he covers the inside. We're side by side as we go into the corner. We're going to try and hang it around the outside. He's just squeezed us into the apex there. There was nothing we really could do as we get all squirmy out of turn 1. And he breaks away. But later in that lap, he's gone very wide, running all over the curb. So we could have the run on him now down to the Parabolica. Get the move done a lot earlier, hopefully. As Mike has a fatty leave session. So I think both Haas drivers have left the session. So not a great day for Haas. We look to the outside. And we're going to get the place, but he's still on our inside. You see that red arrow is still there. And you just see the Renault front wing come into shot. And he's going to jump into our slipstream, I think. He's going to have DRS. He's the one. We were just ahead of the activation point. And he's going to look to our outside. We go on the grass a little bit there. We're going to try and hold it up the inside. We've gone very, very deep into the corner. Nothing he did. We try leaving the room in turn 2. And sort of opened the door there. I think we should have been a bit more aggressive. And here comes Riker coming out of turn 2 as he's going to get us as we go around the Curva Grande. But we're going to jump back into the slipstream of him. See if we can try and re-get the position back. But he's looking up the inside of Brent. So we hang back and see if we can do anything on the exit. But we all get through unscathed at that point. And still with these two, we're seeing if we can pick up the pieces from anything they do. Riker looks to go round the outside, but then switch. But we give him a little tap as they just... Because I'm not very happy there. Live Ben not very happy with how early they're breaking, but they're trying to battle. As we're just trying to see what we can do from here. We're all closing on Brett, me and Riker. See if we can look anywhere not quite on this lap. As we're still, all three of us running line astern. As we go through the first Lesmo. You know, I think me and Riker are probably very evenly matched. We've just got a little bit of pace on Brent, but we're just struggling to get past. He's putting up a very impressive defensive job. We've got DRS now on Riker as we run towards Ascari. Oh, trying to look at the inside, but we... Oh, just not enough room there to really make a move. It's not the greatest overtaking spot because it is quite a quick flowing corner. But we're going to be in the slipstream this time around as per. I'm going to potentially look for a move into Parabolic, but he looks at the inside. We're going to try and go deep into the corner, get a good exit. Because we're the ones who are going to have a slipstream on the both of them and DRS. Open the DRS. And we've got an absolute slipstream train here as we run towards turn 1. Looking to the inside of Riker potentially. Didn't quite go for it. Weren't too sure. Mallet Donkey's gone up around our outside there. Riker a little tap again. And we could have a better run on him through the Curva Grande because Brent's gone a little bit up the road, so not getting a strong slipstream as we are. We're going to look to go round the outside of Riker down here into the Della Roger. Bit later on the brakes, try and hang it around the outside, but he squeezed me off. Bit of contact. Oh no, we could have had the position there. A man like Donkey could be going around our outside as well. We could lose both positions here. And just about managed to hold on to it. And after that, Brent's gone up the road. So, I mean, he's sort of secured P8 now. Potentially looking to battle with the Mercedes up in front you see on the minimap. We've got DRS now on Riker as we go towards Ascari again. Try and get a good run through here to see if we can get onto the back of him into the Parabolica. We've got a good exit though, but we're going to be right on the back in the slipstream. Which way we're going to look? He covers the inside already, so we're going to be confident and try and do something on the outside. We're going to have DRS because he got to the activation point first. Now running towards turn 1 down the main straight. Still telling me to go to the pit lane for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I have been on these tyres since my crash really. This should be nice and easy with DRS down into turn 1. And lovely stuff. We've got that position there, but now we need to get a good exit, and we've run a little bit wide there. So Riker's still going to be on the back of us as we come out, but in that second phase we managed to get clear. You see here going into all going to Sky. We've lost the rear a little bit. And we messed up with the gears too, and they've both got us. Absolutely gutting as we worked so hard to get past Riker and did it really, really well. And we've just given them both the position. We're now down to P11, out of the points. Not ideal at all. You see, we're on to the final lap now. Our teammate has won again, so he's going to extend his championship lead. But I think at the moment, with one of the Alphas being behind us, we still are going to push clear in the Constructors. But can we do anything towards the line? I don't think we're too far back. And Riker slows down. I think he's run out of fuel, but he just about gets it. And we get P10 because of Man Like Donkey's penalties there.
Oh my god.
It was absolutely knackering race. So hard, battling all the way through. And having to work our way up from the back. But I mean, you've got to take it. We did improve from quality position, and it is still a point, a well-earned point. And as a constructor team, Red Bull, we will push away in the championship. I did help a tiny bit there, but well done to our teammate. Absolutely smashed it again. He's unstoppable so far from what I've seen in this series. But it's another point for us, 100% point scoring record. Have to be happy with that. And the next round is in Singapore, so another good race for battling away. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.